Late afternoon is pouring down like honey wine, splashing on the edges of the coastline line. Shadows stretching long beneath the tall green pine. Everything is falling into grand design. Amber reflections hitting on the water glass, watching how the heavy summer moments pass. We are riding on a golden wave so high, melting all the borders of the sea and sky. Watch the yellow feathers of the freedom fly. No more looking back to say a sad goodbye. Feel the golden wave washing up the shore, filling up the places that we're driving for. We don't need to count the numbers or the score. Open up the heavy floodgate at the core. Warm sand pressing softly underneath the toes, following the direction where the steady wind blows. Everybody shares a secret that the ocean knows, drowning out the worries and the daily woes. Glittering surface stretching out so far and wide, carrying the spirits on a gentle tide. We are riding on a golden wave so high, melting all the borders of the sea and sky. Watch the yellow feathers of the freedom fly. No more looking back to say a sad goodbye. Feel the golden wave washing up the shore, filling up the places that we're driving for. We don't need to count the numbers or the score. Open up the heavy floodgate at the core. Sun sinking down into a brilliant blaze, wrapping all our bodies in a crimson haze. Grateful for the comfort of these peaceful days. Let the orange majesty soak in your soul, making every broken little fragment whole. On the liquid highway we have found our goal, giving up the pressure of the strict control. Let the final harmony just take your hand, spreading all the warmth across the sleepy land, like a beautiful painting that a master planned. This is where the magic moments will expand. Waking up before the clock can make a sound, quiet satisfaction spreading all around. Freshly brewed aroma lifting from the ground. Finally the peace of mind is easily found. Stepping out the door into the early light, every single worry fading out of sight. Welcome to the free morning under the sun, looking at the day that has only begun. We can take our time and see how rivers run, leaving all the duties till the work is done. Feel the free morning washing over the trees, whispering a secret to the heavy leaves. Everything is calm and moving with the breeze, bringing all the busy minds down to their knees. Walking down the sidewalk with a lighter tread, no more heavy schedule spinning in the head. Reading through the pages that I haven't read, following the pathway where the birds are led. Dewdrops on the grass are shining like a stone, grateful for a Welcome to the free morning under the sun. Looking at the day that has only begun. We can take our time and see how rivers run, leaving all the duties till the work is done. Feel the free morning washing over the trees, whispering a secret to the heavy leaves. Everything is calm and moving with the breeze, bringing all the busy minds down to their knees. No more rushing hours through the crowded train, wiping off the dust and looking past the pain. Sunlight coming down to heal the old strain. Let the early clarity open your eyes, watching how the blue is taking over the skies. We don't need to listen to the clever lies, gaining all the freedom as the spirits rise. Let the gentle harmony fill up the room, watching how the garden starts to fully bloom, chasing far away the winter and the gloom, singing to the rhythm of a happy tune. Ooh. Roll the windows down and feel the morning air. Sunlight on the dashboard shining everywhere. We don't need a map or places to compare, just an open road and no more heavy care. Every little lamppost passing in a blur, suddenly the thoughts are softer than they were. Catch a solar echo fading in the sky as the golden hour slowly passes by. We can watch the summer colors multiply. No more questions asked and no more asking why. Yeah, yeah. Hear the solar echo singing on the track, singing on the track. Moving straight ahead and never looking back, and never looking back. Everything we needed packed inside the sack, living in a moment that we never lack. Cruising down the coast and looking at the view. Radio is playing something old and new. Tires hitting pavement covered in the dew. Everything is easy when I am with you. Gentle wind is blowing right across the face. We have finally found our own perfect pace. Catch the solar echo fading in the sky as the golden hour slowly passes by. We can watch the summer colors multiply. No more questions asked and no more asking why. Yeah, yeah. Hear the solar echo singing on the track, singing on the track. Moving straight ahead and never looking back, and never looking back. Everything we needed packed inside the sack, living in a moment that we never lack. Shadows getting longer on the quiet street, even temperatures turning soft and sweet, following the rhythm of a steady beat. Let the simple melody just clear your head, following the highway where the lines are led. Forget about the words that everybody said. We can chase the sunset far away instead. Let the evening breeze just carry us away, just carry us away. Ending all the business of a busy day. Underneath the sky where orange turns to gray. This is where the feelings always wanna stay. this is a nature shine. Turquoise colored valleys in a grand design. Everything is moving in a rhythm fine. Sunbeams cutting deep into the heavy blue, showing off a kingdom that is fresh and new. Floating on the coral reef so bright and fair, swinging with the current without any care. Neon little fins are darting here and there, breathing in the magic of the liquid air. Welcome to the coral reef where colors blend. Every single shadow finds a gentle friend on this watery highway that will never end. This is where the busy mind can finally mend. Oh, yeah. Sailing through the shallow where the seagrass grows, anemones dancing as the water flows. Everybody shares the peace the ocean knows, drowning out the heavy world and all its woes. Oh, oh, oh. Silver schools of fish are spinning in a ring, listening to the lullaby the ripples sing. Floating on the coral reef so bright and fair, swinging with the current without any care. Neon little fins are darting here and there, breathing in the magic of the liquid air. Welcome to the coral reef where colors blend. Every single shadow finds a gentle friend on this watery highway that will never end. This is where the busy minds are finally mend. Oh, yeah. Deep beneath the surface where the turtles glide, leaving all the static on the upper side, carried by the warmth of a protective tide. Let the aquatic symphony just clear your head, following the path where golden mosses spread. Forget about the heavy words that others said, we could chase the underwater sun instead. Hey, 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 hey. Let the gentle harmony just take your hand, resting on the borders of a quiet sand, like a beautiful picture that a master planned. This is where the paradise will now expand. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Yeah, hands in a reaching out into the salty spray, tuning into static from the outer bay, leaving all the static of the yesterday. We are on our route and going far away. Dial spinning slowly to a frequency, carried by the currents of the rolling sea. Listen to the ocean radio tonight, playing all the melodies of liquid light, underneath the seagulls in their lazy flight. Everything around us is so clean and bright. Turn the ocean radio up nice and loud, sailing past the shadow of a heavy cloud. We can drop the armor that was cold and proud, far away from troubles in the busy crowd. Yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, yeah. Surfing down the highway with the speakers high, watching how the foam is catching on the sky. Yeah. Every single seagrass as we travel by, nodding to the music that will never die. Bassline shaking softly through the open floor, beckoning the travelers to leave the shore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen to the ocean radio tonight, and all the melodies of liquid light. Underneath the seagulls in their lazy flight. washing out the memories of the noisy town, wearing freedom gently like a golden crown. Yeah. Let the watery symphony just take your mind. Searching for the islands that are hard to find. In the blue vibration we are well aligned, leaving every bitter little word behind. Let the coastal harmony just flood your chest, finding out the harbor where the weary rest. With the rhythm that we love the best, sinking with the sun into the quiet west. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Do I know? Sparks are flying out into the summer night. Engine roaring loud under the neon light. Push the pedal down and hold the steering tight. Everything ahead is turning clear and bright. Wheels are spinning faster than a racing heart. This is where the grandest celebrations start. We are breaking free into the rapid lane, washing off the dust of every yesterday. Let the heavy pressure turn to silver rain. Nothing in the world can make us wanna stay. Catch the lightning, speed and double up the pace, running toward the borders of a cosmic space, leaving every limit with a smiling face. Winners of the beautiful and endless chase. Streaks of silver yellow passing by the glass. Watch the heavy shadows of the city pass, moving like an arrow through the tall green grass, joining up the rhythm of the upper class. Wind is screaming loudly through the open roof. We don't need to offer any solid proof if we are breaking free into the rapid lane, washing off the dust of every yesterday. Let the heavy pressure turn to silver rain. Nothing in the world can make us wanna stay. Catch the lightning, speed and double up the pace, running toward the borders of a cosmic space, leaving every limit with a smiling face. Winners of the beautiful and endless chase. Yeah, yeah. Thermometer is rising to the crimson zone, shattering the quiet that we used to own. Now we are the kings upon a golden throne. Oh, yeah. Let the sonic boom vibrate inside your chest. This is where the wanderers are truly blessed. Put the lazy gears to the ultimate test, sailing faster than the arrows from the west. Yeah, let the final acceleration clear your sights, steering straight into the center of the wide. Everything around us is a pure delight, chasing down the morning from the depth of night. Golden rays are dancing on the pavement stone, whispering a melody we've always known. Every heavy shadow has entirely flown into a bright horizon where the seeds are grown. Velvet afternoon is melting into gold. Stories of the sunshine starting to unfold. We are floating in a warm and radiant glow, watching how the happy river currents flow. No more looking back to where the worries grow. Everything is beautiful from head to toe. Feel the sweet euphoria that fills the space, putting back the laughter on a underneath the freedom of the wider skies. We are floating in a warm and radiant glow, watching how the happy river currents flow. No more looking back to where the worries grow. Everything is beautiful from head to toe. Feel the sweet euphoria that fills the space, putting back the laughter on a tired face, moving to the rhythm of a gentle pace, wrapped inside the comfort of a soft embrace. Sunbeams painting pictures on the emerald hill. Time is standing peaceful and entirely still. Every empty cup is starting now to fill. Let the orange majesty soak in your chest, finding out the harbor where the weary rest, following the pathway that we love the best, sinking with the sun into the quiet west. Let the final harmony just take your mind, leaving every bitter little word behind. In the sunny paradise we are bound to find something beautiful and perfectly designed. I'm packing up a simple bag with nothing more, heading for the places we have missed before. Sunlight making patterns on the valley floor. We are ready now to open up the door. White clouds drifting slowly like a paper boat on the endless ocean where the spirits flow. We are on a blue sky cruise over the hill, where the world is standing beautifully still. Let the happy energy come in and fill every little corner with a sudden thrill. Join the blue sky cruise higher than the birds. We don't need the comfort of the heavy words, following the music that the summer stirs, blurring all the borders between his ears and hers. Riding down the highway with an open view, every single color looking fresh and new. Distant mountains wearing such a gentle hue, finding out the answers that are deep and true. Warm wind shaking gently through the window pane, washing off the memories of winter rain. We are on a blue sky cruise over the hill, where the world is standing beautifully still. Let the happy energy come in and fill every little corner with a sudden thrill. Join the blue sky cruise higher than the birds. We don't need the comfort of the heavy words, following the music that the summer stirs, blurring all the borders between his and hers. Floating on a wave of pure and simple grace, leaving every worry in a distant place. No more ticking clocks to dictate our pace. Let the silver altitude widen your sight, steering through the kingdom of the golden light. Everything around us feels so clean and bright, sailing past the afternoon into the night. Carry your hand, reaching for the borders of a happy land. Like the perfect puzzle that a genius planned, we can see the beauty that we understand. Twilight fading out into a purple shade. Watch the busy noise of the city fade. This is where the quiet little plans are made. Underneath the canopy, the time displayed. Headlights shining softly on the empty track. Moving through the universe and looking back. We are on a starlight, running to the deep, waking up the wonders that the angels keep. Silver dust is falling while the valleys sleep. Over all the mountain peaks so high and steep. Join the starlight run, floating on the air, leaving all the heavy luggage that we bear, spreading out the freedom that we want to share with the gentle melody without a care. Cruising past the trees that whisper in the dark. Every little firefly, a tiny spark on the quiet pavement. We can leave our mark, following the borders of a silent park. Cool air brushing gently past the open hand, guiding our direction to a peaceful land. We are on a starlight, running to the deep, waking up the wonders that the angels keep. Silver dust is falling while the valleys sleep. Over all the mountain peaks so high and steep. Join the starlight run, floating on the air, leaving all the heavy luggage that we bear, spreading out the freedom that we want to share with the gentle melody without a care. Constellations marking out a secret trail, sailing with the comfort of a steady sail, finding out a beauty that will never fail. Let the midnight harmony cover your mind, leaving all the bitter feelings far behind. In the velvet evening, we are bound to find something beautiful and perfectly aligned. Let the softest frequency carry your dream, gliding on the surface of a lunar stream. Everything is clearer than it used to seem, living in the center of a golden beam. the curving highway, just expand your view. Every single outlook looking bright and new, staring through the mist into the deeper blue. This is where the dreams are coming close to you. Let the final key